The theme for the art contest is, how does the census help my community? So we need to talk and learn about this question before we start the art project. The U.S. Census data determines how more than $675 billion are spent every year on your state, county, and community. That's billions of dollars each year. That money gets shared out depending on how many people live in your community. It goes towards our schools, such as for our free breakfast and lunch programs. It gets spent on emergency food programs, hospitals, and healthcare. It maintains our highways and roads and helps people in need through emergency shelter programs. It's very important that everyone is counted so that our community gets its fair share of funding. Children under 5 are one of the largest groups of undercounted people in the United States. Why do you suppose that is so important? Well, take a look at where census data funding was shared in the year 2015. Many of the top expenses are for young children and schools. Remember, these numbers that you see are billions of dollars. The National School Lunch Program, Title I grants for education, Head Start, special nutrition programs for women and children, the school breakfast program, special education preschool grants, and a milk program for children. If children are not counted, then our community will receive less funding than is needed. The census data even determines how many seats each state gets in the House of Representatives, because the number of seats is based upon the population of each state. If not all people are counted, then there will be less funding that is needed for your community. Your community will not receive its fair share of money. Show this part to a grown-up. Grown-ups, if you misplaced your letter, you can respond to the census online. Go to my2020census.gov, click on Start Questionnaire, and select the link that says, if you do not have a census ID, click here. It's not too late to help your community. Now that we know how the 2020 census helps our community, let's do some census art.